Hello guys, what is up? Happy New Year. It is Kat here. I'm still a little bit ill, hence why my voice sounds like this, so apologies in advance that we are not functioning at full health today. But I am doing a lot better and I'm very excited about this video. I wasn't actually even planning on this being the first upload for 2024. However, I have seen this floating around. I've seen others post their reactions to it yet. I've not watched any of them yet, nor have I watched, of course, the original video. I'm sure many of you guys have already seen this. It has totally taken off. Already 1.8 million views, and it's only a few days old here. Literally 4 days old. I was not anticipating this being my first video of the new year. In fact, I already had another video edited, uploaded, ready to post today, in which I even added a little slide that says, Happy New Year, happy first video of the year. So when that video goes up, just ignore that. This will be the actual first video of the year, so I wanted to just get this out quickly because so many of you guys have been sharing your positive feedback about this with me. I've woken up to a lot of messages and comments today saying that I need to check this out. So in case you haven't already guessed, we are going to be reacting to the channel Hello There. Great name. This is their Clone Wars Battle of the Heroes, a Star Wars fan film. First off, power to them. If they edited this whole thing in Clone Wars animation style, people are so freaking talented. You guys know every time I watch stuff like this, I don't know the first flippin' thing about VFX, animation, any of that stuff, anything in that realm, so I automatically just give major kudos to anybody who is skilled, is technically advanced in these areas of expertise, because I don't know the first thing about it, but I can only imagine that it's incredibly time consuming. So let me check out this description just to get a little bit more of a quick preview. It is with great excitement that I present Clone Wars Battle of the Heroes. Witness the epic showdown between Anakin and Obi-Wan in the style of the Clone Wars. After years of hard work and dedication, I am proud to present the reimagination of the iconic scene. Thank you to everyone who supported us throughout this journey. You've all been so patient and encouraging, and we could not have done it without each and every one of you. And then it goes on to list the credits. Oh, and Tyler Grow! I know him! Alright, well, I can't wait another second longer, so without further ado, let's get in. Battle of the Heroes, Clone Wars style, baby. So already this music is amazing! Shiz. Oh, frick. I didn't mentally prepare for this, or emotionally. Oh, flip. Wait, is this like a full episode? It is 15 minutes.
You can't take responsibility for Ahsoka's decision, Anakin. How would you feel if I turned into a major disappointment? It's not the same.
It's precisely the same. You took me under your wing and practically raised me.
I'm your Padawan, just like Ahsoka was mine. How well would you sleep knowing I failed you? Not very well, I imagine. Luckily, that isn't true.
Yet.
And never will be.
Don't tell me he's transitioning right to Mustafar. From that?
My allegiance is to the Republic, to democracy!
If you're not with me, then you're my enemy!
Only a Sith deals in absolutes. I will do what I must.
You will try.
I'm sorry, but there's something about the animated sabers. There's something about them. I love it. When it just hit me that this is just gonna be the fight all the way through, no cuts.
To end like this, Anakin.
The Empire will thrive under my rule, but you won't be alive to see it.
That's new. Oh, that looks so good. How did they do this? Literally, how? Here we go. Oh, frick yes. Duel of the Fates. Let's go! The lava, the animated lava looks really good. It's literally like frame for frame, like... It looks so good. Oh my goodness. Seeing this all in the animated style just hits different. Although what the heck is crispy burnt Anakin gonna look like in animation? I don't know if I'm ready to see that.
should have known the Jedi were plotting to take over.
Anakin, Chancellor Palpatine is evil.
From my point of view, the Jedi are evil.
Well, then you are lost.
Oh, that gave me chills.
This is the end for you, my master.
His eyes. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for this.
It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
You underestimate my power.
Don't try it.
It's like I know everything that happens, but it feels like I'm watching it for the first time all over again because it's the Clone Wars.
You were the chosen one. It was said that you would destroy the Sith, not join them.
Oh, F.
Balance to the Force, not leave it in darkness.
I hate you.
You were my brother, Anakin. I loved you.
Oh, flip. It's not over. Flip. They gonna show the whole Vader process? Oh. Literally, how did they make this? God, seeing Clone Wars Anakin like this. Oh, F. Oh god, seeing Clone Wars Obi-Wan like this is breaking my heart. Don't you dare show me Padme's funeral, please don't. Oh, that transition. Frick yes. Dang. Oh, and it's the Clone Wars credits. F. Bravo, bravo, all you talented. All you super talented people. I still have my brain can't even grasp. How do you even begin to make this? Literally how? Oh. That is awesome. That's amazing. That's amazing. Oh, my flip. Dang. How the flip, putting aside the fact that my brain can't even begin to compute the amount of work, how, I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even want to try to attempt to know. I don't know the first thing about how you would go about creating and producing this, literally frame for frame, looking identical, obviously, to the Clone Wars style, stylistically, artistically, in every way, shape, and form. This was clearly, as they say themselves, years worth of work, and it shows. I don't even know the first thing about how you would go about creating this. But I can only imagine that it is time-consuming as heck. So obviously, of course, congratulations to everybody involved in this. Clearly paid off. And I'm just so amazed by how, I don't know why, like, admittedly I went into this like, alright, just brace yourself for, you know, this is gonna be Battle of the Heroes. That never doesn't hurt, you know? When does that ever not hurt? But I really highly underestimated how watching it in animation, literally frame for frame, in a way felt like watching it all over again for the first time. I don't understand. I don't understand how that works. Maybe it speaks to the fact that, you know, Clone Wars specifically as a piece of media is a perfect example of how animation is a completely valid art form that I feel like is still so underestimated, underappreciated, but I think Star Wars specifically does a really good job with their animated productions of highlighting the fact that animation can sometimes more ways heighten things compared to live action. Like the first thing that stuck out to me was the sabers and the choreography. Like it just looks beautifully animated and it's different, you know, in animation. That's nothing against, of course, the legends Hayden Christensen and Ewan McGregor. They are literal legends and always will be, and everybody knows how much work they poured into their combat and their choreography for this fight specifically. So that is in no way, shape, or form to take away from the live action version, but there's something about animation, it just hits, you know. I love animated choreography like this, but specifically when it got to the very end, the emotional bits, there's like almost a mental separation, if you will, of, you know, Clone Wars. Yes, they dabble a little bit into, you know, Anakin's and of course, you know, the final arc, but but there's still like always been a mental separation for me. Like Clone Wars is good times, Clone Wars is pre-bad times, of course leading up to, you know, with the exception of the final few episodes. And of course, you know, the voice actors, the narration from Matt Lanter and James Arnold Taylor, you know, yes, it's still Anakin and Obi-Wan, but as soon as you put different, you know, actors performing the roles, it adds a new lens, it adds a new perspective to the role, new mannerisms, new characteristics that those actors bring to that performance. And so I know I personally just associate, you know, different emotions, different feelings with Clone Wars, Anakin, and Obi-Wan. But of course, I think we can all agree, you know, we watch them, that's the most in-depth content that we get of Anakin and Obi-Wan, because it's 7 seasons worth of their relationship, of deep diving into their bond, into their adventures and everything together. So we see the most content of Anakin and Obi-Wan's relationship in the Clone Wars style. So perhaps that's why seeing the fallout that has so far mentally only been reserved for Revenge of the Sith live action, seeing that in the Clone Wars style is just, oh, I wasn't ready for that. I underestimated how much that would like break me. But bravo to them, bravo to this entire team who produced this, for highlighting, you know, a huge argument that I'm a big advocate for, which is that animation is entirely valid and can totally uphold, maintain, and if anything, almost amplify the emotions. It can totally compete with live action. And you know, I guess it just feels, it hit differently because I have different associations with animated Obi-Wan and Anakin, and up until now I didn't think I would ever see this visually, see them, those two, you know, in this situation, the scenario, Anakin burning alive. Like, I didn't think I'd ever see that with Clone Wars Anakin. It really did feel like reliving this for the first time, but in just a whole different scope, whole different lens, you know, with the Clone Wars associations. When I was watching the Clone Wars for the first time ever, you know, watching it through, whenever my dad would come in the room, he would always roast me and be like, oh, watching your cartoons again. Jokingly, of course, but you know, that's how it seems surface level. To just quick glance, it does seem just like a kid's cartoon, and I would always have to stand up and defend it and be like, it's not, it's more than that, it's not just a cartoon, there's so much emotional trauma in here, and it's so freaking true, and that's something that we all love about the Clone Wars. And for those of us who have watched the Clone Wars, we will defend it religiously and argue that it is certainly not just a kid's show by any means. But I think that's one of the greatest accomplishments of Clone Wars, that as an animated medium, it is still, honestly, I would argue, a lot of our favorite, you know, pieces of Star Wars. The animated Star Wars shows, they still hit incredibly emotionally. Like, so huge shout out, kudos, congratulations, all of the above. Bravo to every single person involved in bringing this to us. This is like a true gift to the fans, I feel like, and of course to those of us who've seen Clone Wars and never thought that we would have to emotionally face this battle of the heroes with the Clone Wars, Anakin and Obi-Wan. They got us. They really got us on that one. Thank you so much to those of you who were commenting and messaging me to check this out. I'm so glad that I reacted to it. Let me know your guys' thoughts, and if you agree, if this also felt like you were watching this all over again for the first time ever. Very curious to hear how this impacted those of us who watched the Clone Wars. So let me know your guys' thoughts down below. And once again, Happy New Year, guys. Happy 2024. I hope your new year is off to a beautiful, wonderful, and amazing start. My goal for this year is to have weekly uploads. So I'm saying that now right out of the gate so that you can all hold me accountable. So stay tuned. I definitely want to post more, be more active here on the channel. You guys are such an amazing community, and I really do hope that you all had a wonderful holiday season, whatever you celebrated. I hope you got to spend time with loved ones, and if not, that you enjoyed some downtime or some much needed time off, time for relaxation, time for yourself, and still keep that freaking going into the new year. It may be the first week of the new year, but I still hope that you guys do something to take care of yourselves this week, something that you enjoy. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Stay tuned for many more in the new year. Frick, it just hit me that this is like the first video with the new year. May the force be with you guys always, and I will see you guys again very soon. Bye, guys.